Warm outside. They should be able to go outside and play or cross the street with their parents without having to worry about somebody hitting them and then just leaving the scene. That is garbage. It's garbage.
That is Mayor Cavalier Johnson after a mother and daughter today were hit by a reckless driver. The 4-year-old was killed. The driver just kept on driving. It happened around 11:30 near Teutonia and Vera on Milwaukee's north side. This is where we find our Jenna Ray. And Jenna, the mayor seems to have hit his limit with this one.
That's exactly right, Steve. You could hear the anger and emotion coming out of Mayor Johnson. That was a couple hours ago, and that emotion and frustration, anger, it's still lingering here right now as family of the mother and daughter who were involved in this afternoon's incident are here behind me. You can see a memorial's already been set up in remembrance of that little girl who died just a few hours ago. A balloon, a candle, and a stuffed animal, all in memory of that young girl who lost her life.
I saw the traffic came to a halt, and people immediately started jumping out their car and going to see what's going on.
Chaos unfolding in the middle of one of Milwaukee's busiest streets.
I immediately went out to see what's going on. The lady was on the side of the street laid out, and the baby, sad to say, was laid out in the middle of the street.
A mother and her 4-year-old daughter were crossing Teutonia near Vera when they were hit by a reckless driver.
It was chaos.
The driver, who injured the mother and killed the little girl, kept going.
That mom who's hurt right now, that's somebody's daughter. You have a daughter? You have a daughter out there? Think about that little girl who's dead now. That's somebody's potential niece, somebody's granddaughter, and she's gone, and you just left. Me off.
A visibly upset and emotional Mayor Cavalier Johnson expressing his frustration with Milwaukee's overwhelming issue of reckless driving.
No family deserves this. No family deserves this. It is unconscionable that somebody would crash into human beings and then just leave the scene as if nothing happened at all.
The mayor and police chief Jeffrey Norman letting the community know justice will be served.
There's cameras all around us. So when people want to do wrong, they didn't understand. You're not doing wrong in a bubble. There's eyes all over the place, and we're increasing the eyes.
Jenna, we've seen a couple of videos here in the newsroom of what happened. We cannot show them to people at home because they are awful. I'm affected by seeing one of those videos. You see the mother and child thrown across 3 lanes of traffic. Walk us through what we see here.
Steve, as you mentioned, we're not going to show viewers this because it's just simply too gruesome. It's impacted us in the field today and everyone who's seen this unfortunate video. Basically, where I'm standing right now, the mother and daughter were crossing right here on this lane of Teutonia. A black sedan comes in and hits the two of them, throwing them several feet into the air and several feet forward in front of that car. You then see from another surveillance video that we were able to obtain the car stopping, again, a black sedan from what we saw in surveillance video, stopping several feet ahead of where the mother and daughter were hit. 2 people, the driver and the passenger, get out of that car and run back over towards the mother and daughter who lay pretty lifelessly in the street here. Again, Teutonia, one of the busiest roadways here in Milwaukee. But then a person who got out of that car originally runs back to that black sedan, gets in, and speeds off. And that's all we know for now, Steve. Again, Milwaukee police investigating and asking people to come forward. If you know the people involved, they're asking for your help to get justice and bring justice to this family.
Yeah, we can't show the video, but we can show people at home this right now. This is a still of that video. This is the black sedan we're talking about. The black box on the screen is where, unfortunately, the 2 victims are in this video. This is what police are looking for right now. This is the black sedan involved in the hit and run. Mom was hurt, and that 4-year-old girl was killed this afternoon. Jenna Ray, thank you for that. Hopefully somebody out there knows who was behind the wheel of this car and can call Milwaukee police.